morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Monday, the 24th of March, and you may have noticed we actually have a new marketing partner. You also might hear a whining puppy in the background as my daughter has gone to school. We have a new puppy we got over the weekend, but we are super excited to announce that we have a new marketing partnership agreement with Stacking DAO. Stacking DAO is a great option for stacking your STX on stacks, and we are proud to be working with them as part of the DeOrganized Media crew, helping spread information and awareness about what's going on at Stacking DAO. You can now find a link in the comments below the stream and in the description afterwards that'll take you to Stacking DAO, where you can take advantage of the great opportunities over there. And we're super proud to have a sponsorship on our show from Stacking DAO. Remember, we do have Find to Earn coming up at 9:30 a.m. Please share out the stream. You do need to share out the stream in order to be eligible to play or to receive your awards if you're playing. You can certainly play along, but in order to win one of those sponsorships, and we have great sponsors for the Find to Earn episodes as well. Hermetica with their USDH coin token, a dollar stablecoin backed by Bitcoin that earns yields. We have a great relationship with RuCoin, LeoCoin, SkullCoin. The Game Master comes in and plays every Monday through Friday at 9:30. Your opportunities to win, and we got some great games coming up today. It is Monday, the start of another new week. We have a lot going on. We have a lot to do. So make sure you get ready, get all your stuff together, and be prepared to start the week in what's going on crypto and the broader economic ecosystem that affects what's going on in the crypto world. We have, actually, I just want to double check something real quick, because I didn't confirm. We got 4%, and okay. So, friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. We provide a lot of news and information about a lot of different potential investment opportunities, but we are not recommending them to be we are not recommending that you go into these things blind just based on our opinion about things. You always want to do your own research and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. If you need that money to pay the bills, that's not money you should be putting into any project, because you never know what's going to happen in the short term on anything. So always do your own research. Never risk money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, the numbers this morning are really great for crypto. And I'm actually just going to do a quick screen share here on Coin Market Cap. Show you guys. Bitcoin coming in at right now 87,403. That's really good. It's a number we needed to get over that 87. It's a good trend. We'll see if it continues up. And a great way to know whether it's going to continue or not is following our Learn TA with Landy series that airs every Tuesday. And all the past episodes are available on YouTube, on the YouTube channel at DeOrganized. So you can tell whether this is actually going to continue or not, or you can get a better idea. You can do some more of your own research on that kind of stuff. And we're looking at stacks currently dwelling in the 60-ish range, coming in at number 67, up to 67 cents. It's up 5.8% in the last 24 hours. Stacks is looking good. Seems like we might have rounded a rebound corner. Some more information on that coming forward soon. Fair and Greed is up to 31. That's still in the fair range, but a little better than it was towards the end of the week last week. And the top three gainers over the past 24 hours are SPX, Staxy must be happy this morning. We got Render coming in at 383 and 4Form, which is a project I've never heard of before, up 12%. We have a lot of green in the last 24 hours, if you guys hadn't noticed. Market looks good. Market's feeling good. And we're all happy about that. Stacks DeFi update. Hermetica is offering 4% yield on USDH this morning with over $5 million in total value locked on the platform. If you want to DCA into Bitcoin, stacks, runes, and more, you can over at bitflow.finance. You can over at bitflow.finance, set it, forget it, and hold on. I'm off on my practices today. So we got a puppy over the weekend, a new puppy. And, he's still potty training. So he's in a crate at night while we're potty training. We can't let him just roam around the house. He doesn't like being in there. So I listened to a lot of dog whining over the evening, and I'm a little tired for the last 2 days. I've been awoken at like midnight, 1, 2, 5, 4, like pretty much every hour he's up. And my daughter's doing a great job taking care of him, but she's only 13, so I'm a little tired. I'm a little out of my element here, and I'm just tired. I'm tired this morning. So working out some new processes, and I appreciate all of your patience. But you can set it, forget it, and go touch grass over at Bitflow. Damn Alex, Damn Discrete Automated Market Maker is Alex's 3rd gen AMM protocol, revolutionizing decentralized trading. It concentrates liquidity into chosen price ranges, making trades more efficient while reducing slippage and waste. Liquidity pairs and SBTC are now live on Velar. Stake your Velar, pair your favorite meme tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade all your favorite stacks tokens, and soon PerpDex. Getting closer and closer. Cannot wait for that announcement. Zest is offering 7.12% yield on SBTC, and the highest yield on Zest over at Zest protocol is 9.63% on STSTX. Over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 9.61% on STSTX, 10.24% yield on native BTC, or 9.33% with rewards in SBTC. And you can actually head over to the link right below this video on X right now and take advantage of that over at Stacking DAO. Great stuff. Top 3 tokens on STX tools. I'm actually going to show that one to you as well. So over on STX tools, and this is a great place if you're interested in getting into the Stacks DeFi or Stacks ecosystem. You're looking at investing in any project over here. This is a great place to start. You can get a ton of information about any of the projects or any of the tokens that are trading in Stacks. And the top gainers for the last 24 hours are B20 token, meme token, and dog runes on Stacks. That's over at stxtools.io. And friendly reminder, friends, when you stack your STX, you earn yield in Bitcoin. That's right. SBTC equals programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. Stacks is where it's at. The ecosystem calendar for the day on our DeOrganized.media schedule. This is what it looks like. Trip prefers dark mode. I like the light mode. I think it's easier to see the stuff, but I whatever you guys want, you can set it yourself over at DeOrganized.media. But this is our schedule for the day. We have, as always, our morning show. These times are actually an hour off right now. We're working on a bug in the scheduling system. But so it's 8:30 a.m. every morning. We have the morning show. 2 p.m. is Behind the Stacks. And then 7 p.m. is the DeOrganized nightly show. And you have your whole schedule for the week on the DeOrganized media schedule. And you can get on there very easily, by the way. All you have to do is go over to the DeOrganized.media page, create a user account, and we'll add your event to the community calendar, free for everyone. You can get more visibility and let our audience know what's happening, whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series. We've got you covered over at DeOrganized.media. Really cool stuff coming on down the pipe in the next few quarters on that too. We got a lot planned for that project. U.S. to refund $7 million to crypto scam victims. The block reports that U.S. authorities are refunding $7 million to victims of a crypto spoofing scam after a civil forfeiture win. Fake websites and clever cons tricked investors, but this payout is a rare victory against fraud. It's a sign regulators are cracking down. Though skeptics on X question if it'll deter the next wave of scammers, with crypto crime rampant, this move might boost trust or just highlight how deep the problem runs. But it's something. It's always good to help the people that lost through no fault of their own recover their losses. An Ethereum whales dive in is $2,200 in sight. Crypto Slate tracks Ethereum whales gobbling up ETH, eyeing a $2,200 reclaim as on-chain data shows heavy accumulation. These big fish are stirring speculation of a breakout, but market volatility keeps traders on edge. Posts on X buzz with optimism, yet some warn of a fake out. If the whales keep buying, ETH could surge unless broader market jitters like tariff fears drag it down first. Tariff fears, that's a recurring theme. So, just beware of what looks like it's a turnaround. It could just be, it's got to get somewhere before it's really the sign we're looking for. SEC's crypto powwow rules get a rewrite. CoinDesk details the SEC's first crypto roundtable on March 21st, where commissioners and industry vets debated digital asset rules, aired as a reset for crypto policy. It's got the market hopeful for clarity or braced for tighter reins. X posts range from game changer hype to same old SEC cynicism. This could shift how crypto operates in the US, depending on what the regulators pen next. Tariff terrors tank crypto confidence. The numbers look great, but Decrypt notes global tariff threats spooking crypto and stocks, with analysts predicting a risk asset slump. Watcher Guru's updates echoed this, citing trade war fears hitting sentiment hard. Bitcoin and altcoins wobble as investors hedge bets per X chatter. This macro mess could test crypto's staying power. Will it sync with equities or carve its own path amid the chaos? And maybe that's what we'll see, some decoupling of the markets. Who knows? Arthur Hayes, Bitcoin bombshell, 110K peak, then 76K dip. Cointelegraph reports BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes forecasting Bitcoin hitting $110,000 before sliding back to 76.5, driven by a Fed shift from quantitative tightening to easing starting April 1st. He calls 77,000 the recent bottom, shrugging off tariff inflation as, quote, transitory. X posts show traders split. Some hype the liquidity boost, others doubt his macro take. Hayes warns stocks could still tank, but his bold call has crypto buzzing about Bitcoin's next move. He's saying up, then retest, which again makes it stronger long term, by the way. We want to see those retests. ETF flows. Bitcoin ETFs rebounded with $744 million in net inflows for the week of March 17th through the 21st, signaling renewed investor interest despite sub 90K prices. Ethereum ETFs, however, saw $103 million in outflows, continuing a downward trend as market sentiment splits between the top two cryptos. Biddle Battle Round 1 wraps up. Winner's announcement coming soon, probably today, hopefully today. That's what we were told late last week. The first round of Biddle Battle, the premier Web3 hackathon on Stacks, has officially concluded with an impressive 81 submissions from builders across the ecosystem. The event showcased innovative projects spanning DeFi, NFTs, and Bitcoin-powered dApps. As the judges finalize their decisions, the community eagerly awaits the winner announcement, expected soon. With strong participation and creative solutions emerging, Stacks continues proving itself as a prime destination for Bitcoin L2 development. Find to Earn Meta is here. Pioneered by Skullcoin founder Xenitron, this innovation format offers a fresh and engaging way to interact with community, onboard new users, and create real play-to-earn opportunities. It's actually been super fun. Join us daily on DeOrganized for live Find-to-Earn rounds powered by BoostX, where participation pays and fun meets function. And we have been onboarding new users. We've been, if you play, the rounds are more or less about a $10 reward based in the token of our sponsors. So we have RuCoin, LeoCoin, USDH. We have Stacks sponsored by DeOrganized Media and sponsored by Skullcoin. So there's 5 rounds, 5 opportunities to play this morning, and play to earn, play to win, find to earn. And we're really excited about it. It is growing. And if you are a new player, first of all, you do need to share out the stream. So if you're watching, please share out the stream. We do, a lot of our find to earn players tune in later, closer to the 9:30 time slot when we launch, but you need to share out the stream first and foremost. So make sure you're doing that. And it really helps us too. If you're just a friend of the show, sharing out the stream is one of the biggest things you can do to help us grow. So please do share out the live stream, help us reach a broader audience and bring this news to everybody. BoostX brings seamless payments to X. And if you haven't been paying attention, you need to try BoostX. The BoostX app Chrome extension lets you send STX, BTC, and other Stacks tokens directly to anyone on X who has a BNS.BTC or .stx name. With a connected Stacks wallet, sending crypto is as easy as liking a post on X. Notifications also alert users with the extension when they receive a BoostX payment, making transactions seamless. Ready to boost your friends? Head over to boostx.cc to learn more. If you're looking for a BNS name, you can head over to bns.one to claim your .btc, .stx, or other BNS digital ID, or you can win a round of Find to Earn for the first time, and we'll sponsor you a .btc or .stx name. The platform has rolled out over at BNS1. They've rolled out some user interface upgrades, marketplace enhancements, and more, making it easier than ever to manage your Web3 identity. Fast blocks too, so it goes real quick. All you have to do is go on there, find a name, select it, register it. It costs you 2 stacks for a .btc, like a tenth of a stack, 0.1 stacks or so for a .stx. There's other ones on there, .id, .app, .podcast, I think is one of them. There's a bunch of them out there. So go play around on BNS, get your BNS names, and discussions are ongoing about adding rich data to zone files for improved functionality. You can join the conversation on that over at the Stratolabs GitHub and or on the Stacks forum to help shape the future of BNS and add further functionality to BNS names, which is coming. The organized games built on the Rising Tide protocol has entered closed alpha testing, offering creators a platform to host decentralized game lobbies with ease. The system includes tools for managing funds distribution and tracking game results online with planned features like leaderboards and rewards. Testing is showcased live on the DeOrganized Night Show, giving a glimpse into the innovative approach to gaming where creators control their own ecosystems. If you haven't been paying attention to Rosar, now's the time. Blaze currently in alpha test, I think still in alpha test on Blaze, is introducing major scalability and speed improvements for Stacks. The project enables near instant off-chain transactions, user interactivity without wallets, and fiat on-ramps that don't require withdrawals unless users choose to. This could be a game changer for onboarding and usability in the Stacks ecosystem. Stay tuned and start asking, what is OpPredict and what is Signet? If you want to help shape the future of Stacks, join the Stacks Improvement and Innovation Community Call every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, hosted by Hero Gamer and the Stacks Foundation. Stay up to date on the latest Stacks developments and share your input on what you'd like to see built. We're taking it further. DeOrganized Media is integrating this process into our shows. If you're a Stacks developer, we want to feature you. We host live shows Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. and nightly at 7 p.m. where builders can showcase their projects, get exposure, and receive community feedback. It's a great way to build. And we're happy to feature you on DeOrganized. So if you are building, let us know. We'd love to get you on there. If you're interested in developing on Stacks, you can head over to stacks.co/build/get-started. There's a button for get started. So you can really just go to the stacks.co page, click that button, and that'll bring you to access developer tools, beginner guides, and full app building resources. Whether you're new to blockchain or an experienced builder, you'll find everything you need, including opportunities to get paid to build. Don't wait. Start building on Stacks today. And that is the news. I do want to just really quickly give a shout out to our new sponsor because I'm super excited about this. Stacking DAO, the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY. Sometimes I've actually seen it a little higher than that on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to stackingdao.com and jump in. Stacking DAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. We are huge fans of Stacking DAO and what they bring to the ecosystem, the amount of liquidity that's unlocked with Stacking DAO. And that QR code right below here will also bring you right to Stacking DAO so you can start stacking, and or you'll find a link in the comments below in the description on the post. Link below the comments, in the comments below the post on X, and or in the description on YouTube. You can find that link, head over to Stacking DAO and start earning STX yield, great yield on your STX, liquid too. So there's other things you can do with the liquid tokens you hold after that. Great stuff. Just a little shout out to my friends in the audience here. Good morning, Asdada. Good morning, Arawolo, Kahinde. Good morning, Hero. You're the best too. We love you. And without further ado, my buddy, GP. Good morning, sir. How are you today, man?
Doing good. So you got a new puppy, huh?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's finally quiet too. I don't know. I kind of tuned it out while I was doing the news. I think he was going when I started. He was whining a little bit, but he's kind of got used to. So we have a puppy pen, like a little play pen for him down here on this level, and then we have like one of those crate cages, which I actually hate using, but you know, it's just for it's to keep him safe at night while we're sleeping. He does not like it in the cage at all, and he lets us know about it just about every hour, like clockwork.
It's necessary for like German shepherds and stuff like that because, like, you know, you gotta.
He wants to chew on everything. That's how he learns. He was only birthday was like January 4th, so he's like 11 weeks old. He's super little. I mean, he's a big dude for a puppy, actually, but he's still just a puppy, so he's little. And his face is tiny, and his paws are huge, so he's going to be a beast.
Yeah, dude, the paws being huge and the ears being big, you know he's going to be huge. Yeah, it's a bullish week for this ecosystem, man. You know, we got VelRTs and perp decks. Everybody's been screaming one perp decks for, like, the longest time.
A year.
It looks like it's nearing, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to see people trading and having fun. Just make sure that you're safe. Trading with leverage is something that you should definitely have a trading plan if you're going to use leverage. Everybody has different risk tolerances, but you got to remember you can get liquidated. When you play with leverage. So I'm going to play with it, but I know that I'm also going to practice good trading habits, good risk management.
Right. It's hard. So everyone's excited about the perp decks, but there's, like you said, leverage it can go really quickly. You gotta know how to set your targets, set your stop losses. It's not you're not holding a leverage trade. You're setting it, and you set your stop loss, and you let that cut. You take that loss. You set it so that it's a lower. If you're not familiar with leverage trading or perp dex trading, you really want to do a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of making sure you understand. You can even do like paper trading on TradingView or something, like one of those platforms that does like paper trading, which is you're just pretending it's not real money. So you're just like, it helps you get used to the process of doing those kind of trades without risk.
Like, that's a super good point. Yes, TradingView does have those paper, like there's paper accounts that you can kind of practice with and get used to it, and they have all the same functionality. Like your oh, Michael, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
But yeah, it has all the same functionality.
That guy going out and paying for his coffee.
Fancy too. Look, I like the this morning.
Don't hate on my newfound success. I can even sponsored by McDonald's. Not really, but maybe.
Oh shit, man! How was your weekend?
I was vibe coding actually this weekend.
Vibe coding. So it was a good week.
Yeah, it was. It's one of those things where like coding isn't something you really enjoy as much as you get lost in. You know what I'm saying? Right? Gotcha. So it's like, did you enjoy yourself? I can't remember what happened.
So speaking of coding, I actually took a step with. I was trying to get.
Oh, say it ain't so.
I was trying to get GPT to give me information about the Biddle Battle applicant, like all the submissions and everything. And it was do it, but it wouldn't get all of it, and it kept like stalling. And I asked what I needed to do, and it said it's having a hard time scraping the data, and I should use Python for that. So I asked it, how do I do that? So I had it walk me through a little bit on VSC and starting that process, and I didn't have enough time to really get too much.
That's awesome.
But I did actually,
like you have it on your
Python, and I need to be able to do that actually. I mean, that would be a great
how
tool.
Powerful that is to scrape all the data, and now you have it.
I can imagine. Yeah, well, now I have it, and that'll help us with our news stories. It'll help us with our posting afterwards. It'll help. There's so many things we can do with that down the line.
What's the website for it?
What's that?
What's the website for Build Battle?
You can go to biddlebattle.com.
But with
it's Dora Hacks.
Dora Hacks, right?
DoraHacks.io/hackathon/biddlebattle.
Okay, so let me keep talking. I want to see if we can do this.
What you working on?
Well, I want to see if we can scrape this thing
immediately. Okay. Are you gonna try to scrape urine?
P45 wanted to do it for me, and it was trying, but it kept like kind of only getting through like 10 or 12 projects, and I'm like,
because of the pages. So, often they do like 10 per page or 15 per page, and so to scrape you have to actually be able to page through the thing.
Right.
It's funny.
So that's where that was.
It's exciting though, eh? Once you start getting into it.
Yeah, man.
It's a time suck, though.
Right, and it doesn't work when. Well, actually, I was in the middle of that when when you launched that space yesterday. And so I joined your space, and then I had to deal with the puppy, who's
How was the puppy? Oh, we were gonna practice trying to get them to talk to each other.
Oh yeah, we were.
my guy's not ready yet.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, my guy is just sleeping right now. He's just.
My guy is he's like a baby. It's like a toddler. Like he has no attention span. He's just going like he's.
So do you have to get like a companion now, or do you have enough companions?
Well, my daughter is he's over in his crate in his playpen right now, not whining or bothering. I'm not sure if he'll make it another hour till the end of the show, but we'll see what happens. But I mean, he's only had one accident in the house, and it was at like 1 o'clock in the morning, Saturday night into Sunday, or 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was really like my daughter woke up, got him out of he's in a cage crate in her room for sleeping. While he's learning not to chew on wires and stuff that'll kill him, and so she got up. I woke up to her in my room saying, "Dad," and she's like, "His name's Buddy." She's like, "Buddy peed on the floor." I was like, "Well, clean it up, get some paper towels and clean it up." Yeah, but
strong start. If it's only 1 in the morning and he had an accident, like usually they come.
He hasn't had an accident in the house. Otherwise, he understands. I think generally that he wants to bring that outside. He's not trying to do that in here. So, step one, we're already got him. That's if we can get him potty trained, the rest will all fall into place.
Yeah, German Shepherds are smart, man. Like they learn quick. Like it didn't take very long for my dog. As long as like you're doing it the right way, and you gotta with the big dog like that, you kind of gotta let him know who's boss. Like, else he'll be running all over you when he gets big.
Right, you can't let him he wants to chew on everything. He wants to nip hands, and that's also how they learn too. Like they're learning, like it's like a baby. They have that oral fixation. They want to put everything in their mouth because it's how they understand the world around them too. So it's you don't want to discourage him from exploring, but you want to also make sure that he's not going behind the couch and chewing on wires and you can't see where he is and you don't know what's going on and just doing stuff that could be dangerous for him. So and shout out to Reese in the comments. He says functioning on zero sleep. And I am functioning on fractured sleep this morning.
Fractured sleep. Zero sleep is worse.
I got less sleep last night than I did the night before. He was more protested. He protested the cage more last night than he did the night before.
Oh, he's worn out from the first night being with you or something like that, and now
the first day he was tuckered out because it was all the attention and everything. My daughter, she's been asking for a dog for a long time. My wife, by the way, was completely against it. I am a master negotiator. It took me years. What she had originally agreed to is we have to acquire plural acres. We have to acquire a property with more than 1 acre, which I thought the market cycle right now was going to kind of get us close to being there, but it might be not until 2029, 2030. So, by then we'll have a nice big dog to bring us there and to bring with us and, can kind of help patrol the acres. Right.
Dig. So you negotiate. I could see the process. You negotiated it down from no, not 2 acres. Sorry, we could get maybe to and we can have the dog now, and then he can grow with us, and then together.
We have about a 1/4 acre lot in the suburbs. It'll suffice for now. We had chickens in the backyard. We can have a dog.
Oh, you do?
We did. We had chickens. We had chickens for about 2.5 years. My youngest, this was a long time ago now. She was probably 2 or 3 when we got him. When she was little, she thought we lived on a farm because we had chickens. We had a dog, we had 2 cats, we had chickens. So she thought we lived on a farm. Same house we live in now. We didn't live on a farm.
That's perfect. It's she runs around telling everybody she lives on a farm.
She thought we did. And we only had a few chickens. my son-in-law built a coop. He was raised on a farm, by the way. I have my oldest married a farmer because smart move. And he's also like a pipe fitter, and now he has his own like construction business and stuff like that. You know, he does a little bit of this, a little of that. But he built a coop for us and stuff, and then the coop was fine, but they were able to kind of come out in and out of the coop on their own. I wasn't like shutting them in there regularly. And one morning we woke up and there was just feathers all over the yard. No more chickens.
No more chickens. Bye
No
bye.
more chickens. We think a fox must have gotten them.
Michael, did you see that Stacking DAO ad this morning? Like, dude, it is funky, dude. It's got
tell me.
It's fly, man. It played like right after like the morning show, like during the like in the opening segment when everything just starts rolling. Really good stuff, man. Like it's cool getting to see kind of like some adage go on to like the morning show in the morning. And it's a funky beat, man. It had me moving. I was dancing and stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. I had a good weekend, man. Like I feel well rested. It looks like Peace like had a little bit like more of a difficult time, and then you were like just caught up in a black hole coding. So,
What were you coding about?
yeah, what was yeah?
So now that we have you ever be a part of a team that like has reached its capacity, and so now you're on the verge of, do you add more people or do you try to get better at processing things, you know?
Yes. I run a small real estate team, and there's also addition by subtraction sometimes too. There's a lot of
we should try that.
subtraction. Yeah.
Who's the first one to leave? Oh no, it's me. They don't need me anymore. The sales are done. Hey, we don't even make sales.
I did my job too well.
No. You know, I knew a guy, my sales mentor, Kev, and he was working at a software agency doing AI like 10 years ago. And he sold himself out of a job because he learned that IBM, because this is like 2016, IBM at the time had IBM Watson, probably still does, and they would not be able to service any deals under $1 million. You know, because, you know, it's IBM, they're too big, whatever. And so we said, hey, IBM, what are you doing with the projects you turned down under $1 million? And they're like, I don't know, we just turned them down. He's like, can I have those? And so we set up a relationship as a VP of sales to get all the IBM leads and just close that business. And then he told me he sold himself out of a job and now he had to go find a new.
He's like, hey, Mike, you got a gig?
Man. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do now is we're getting to the point where the people working on the task may never have met the client or talked to them. And so how might you communicate the significance or the meaning of the task and why it's important, right? And so now I'm trying to think of, okay, if we have group WhatsApp chats, we have meeting with client transcriptions that are all like speaker diarized. PeaceLove said this, GPSC, Mike said this, whatever, the client said that. And so I'm trying to create this scenario where you have a project management system from like initially meeting to someone to sales to getting a proposal to closing it, and then post that having the tasks connected with the vision so that someone who may have never talked to that client still knows why it's important and isn't just another
like
iteration.
else that they just opt into, and then like without that personal connection. That's weird. I see that. So you're in a deep hole this weekend trying to figure out how to make the AI do the thing.
Yeah, so usually you look at a CRM as like, this is what you have to do, right? Or a task management, this is what you have to do. So I'm thinking, what if we could connect the task, which is set the vision, not the process, set the outcome, but don't tell them how to do it. And then also turning that on its head and saying, this is how this task fits in with your own personal transformation and career transformation. kind of like marketing the opportunity to the person doing the job, not just saying, hey, because we paid you, we expect you to do this well.
So,
because go ahead, please.
Proper incentivization, and how do you get that?
Because one of the problems I've seen with incentivization from like first year psych is that when you provide an extrinsic reward for behavior that should be intrinsic, like curiosity, then you decrease motivation for that activity over time.
I think we need to dumb down that statement.
Sure, like imagine paying your kid every time they did homework. Right? What happens when you stop paying them?
Extrinsic meaning you're paying them versus meaning they recognize the reward internally from the benefit that they're getting from doing the homework.
Yes, exactly. The innate enjoyment is actually displaced by the expectation of more, let's say monetary or whatever compensation. The monetary is there, that's fine.
Right.
But,
I was about to say it's not for it to like you're what you're offering to make it cheaper, or you have to make achievements for them too.
I think that the people that we work with are a combination of bored, depressed, autistic, curious, and adventurous. Maybe in that order,
Isn't that just the human condition, though?
The autism part will probably more so because of the fluoride, right?
You think fluoride? I don't know. Is there a causal?
I've heard some things. I've heard some things. Maybe it enlarges the candidate pool for software agencies. So you balance.
What I've heard is that it makes the populace more docile. Water fluoridation.
Well, I think that's. I mean, is it civilization that makes docility? Right? History is filled with the patter of silk slippers going downstairs and wooden shoes coming up. Kind of thing. That's Voltaire. That's not me.
I think I've
I don't know. Well,
is calcified with too much fluoride. It's going right over.
or perhaps with too many sweets, we get cavities as a people over time.
Yeah, but I do think that civilization does breed a softer natured person.
I think I saw a quote by John Adams. I have to learn politics and war so my kids can learn philosophy and math.
That might make sense. Well, so the goal of politics should be to avoid war. But sometimes war is used as a political tool to gain other things, to benefit politics.
I've been studying the Punic Wars, the wars between Carthage and Rome. And even in Roman times, the reason that they hire these councils or these leaders is in part because they believe the waging of war is going to result in bounty, which was true in the case of Carthage, right? You take over Carthage, you take over their product distribution, I guess, was the net of that.
Get all their resources.
Right? So I think that a lot of the times when we see political motivations, we think their root cause is a political one, when nothing could be further from the truth,
I don't know. What is the root cause if it's not a political one?
I assume it's a lobbyist, ceteris paribus.
So, but what is the goal of a lobbyist?
Well, I'm just thinking,
isn't it a political? They're trying to influence the political outcome.
Like imagine Hermetica gave you $5 million. You know what I mean? Right?
If they gave us all of the total value locked to promote the shows.
Yeah, maybe we're like Hermetica, making money on your money, and we would just say that over and over, right? Because of the, the lobbyist.
Well, there would be that's not what we would do. We would come up with a better plan for that money than that, right? But
the idea is that Ted DiBiase, everyone has a price. That's why they have entrapment laws, right? They say, if you start giving people more than $2 million, everyone says yes. And so they have like entrapment.
Entrapment is when the state puts you in position to commit a crime, and then it like leads you to that crime, and then tries to arrest you over committing the crime that they facilitated and fostered and drove you to.
There's entrapment. There's an entrapment kind of joke in recruiting that some candidates get the golden handcuffs, where they're paid so much that they're kind of stuck from a career development perspective. Does that make sense?
You mean that they're making so much money that they can't advance their career beyond? I kind of actually, so just being in sales, I've always been, so my history, I had a bunch of jobs before, but I went to the local cable broadband company, and I was in a retail customer service role where people would come in and, they might be ordering service, or they might be paying their bills, or they might be picking up or exchanging equipment or whatever. But we were incentivized to sell, and I could make a lot more money if I sold while I was doing this. And I was always consistently one of the top selling performers, to the point where I couldn't actually move up to a supervisory role because it would cost me money.
Pay cut because of the commission loss. Yeah.
So I think that's what you're kind of suggesting. You can't move up and take the pay cut for moving up out of certain positions is prohibitive.
The golden handcuffs. Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're referring to?
That's what they call them, the golden handcuffs.
So, and I excelled at the company. I made good money for years and years selling cable, telephone, and internet service. Broadband internet, telephone, cable TV. Sold a lot of it.
So you went from selling one network to another network, huh?
Well, I went from there to, I actually got laid off. I was unemployed for like 6 months, and I had that was a nightmare. And then
what was that like?
I broke up with my ex. 2010 was a very rough year for me.
Really?
So I got let go. I'd been in a sales position where my manager was having me do things to build accounts with people and crediting services for them and stuff like that, where I wasn't supposed to be. So I ended up on a corrective action. I had to go back. Ended up in our call center, and I had been it was a shitty job. And then something happened where it normally would have just been like a small thing, but because I was on this final corrective action type of thing, I ended up getting let go. And they contested my right to collect, and I had I had a cash in my 401k. I had 4 kids at home. A few months later, my relationship with my ex deteriorated. She ended up leaving, and so I had 4 kids, and it was it was not a good situation for me. Finally, everything in June, so it was 6 months after I gotten let go, and shortly after my ex left, I finally got I had my hearing with unemployment. I got several months of back unemployment all at once. I was able to get my regular weekly paycheck for unemployment. I got my real estate license and built a business, and have been doing that ever since. But and then I met my wife. It all happened in 2010. So it was very, very hard. It was a really awful thing to go through, but it opened up the opportunity for me to do something more, to build something bigger than what I could have ever done there.
The reason I ask is because a lot of people who look like you and are your age are going to be facing what you experienced in 2010, in 2025, and 2026.
Yeah.
And so that's why I wanted to ask, how would you, you're acting like it now, but how would you look at the world, knowing what you know now, if 2010 happened today. So you're working a job, you get let go because, shit rolls downhill and someone has to be the scapegoat, and it's not going to be the manager, right? Because HR is on the side of the manager. The employee is always wrong from an HR perspective, and HR has a fiduciary duty to management and thereby the stakeholders. But if you were going to get, if you had to start again like you did in 2010, how would you approach things? Because I find that a lot of folks between 40 to 55 are quickly waking up to the fact that
I kind of have done that. Again.
Yes.
It's different because my real estate business, which I'm still engaged in, real estate in general, the industry has changed drastically over the last 3-4 years.
How so?
Well, transactional volume has gone way down. There's not enough. So there's a couple of different things, and I can't go too long into this. I'm going to make it quick because I think we have the Find to Earn segment coming up in a couple minutes. So those that are waiting for Find to Earn, it's coming shortly. And just real quick, why the situation is like it is in real estate. So 2008 collapse. After that, saw almost a decade of lost housing starts, new construction housing starts. So that created an inventory crisis where inventory was not keeping up with demand because we had this financial crisis that made it impossible. In my market, especially, there's not a lot of places to build. There's a lot of resistance from municipalities to open up the land where we can build more units so the occupancy restrictions are such that like you might have a 2-acre minimum lot size to build a single family home, but we could build 8 single family houses that are actually decent sized, entry level.
I'm just going to share my screen quickly. I know Xenitron's about to come on, but I didn't realize this. Look at these interest rates. So the interest is a cost of borrowing, and therefore if the interest rates are high, it's more expensive to borrow and therefore get a house. March 17th, 2022. Can you see this?
It's small on my screen, so I can't really read it, but let me I know I'm familiar with the rates.
But
and that's actually the other part of this is interest rates were down around 2% for about a year and a half, and the lenders refinanced everybody into 2 to 3% rates. So now rates are like 7%, 6%, and people that are at a 2% interest rate are looking at a situation, and prices are way up. So they have equity in their houses from where they even refinanced 2 years ago, but the house that they would buy to move up to is going to cost them so much. Plus, they're going to lose their 2% rate. They're going to be paying 6 or 7%. So they're
like interest locked.
Interest locked. So there's huge lock in like people don't want to sell their houses, partly because they still think potentially prices might keep going up, partly because there's this interest rate lock, and not rate lock, but they're locked into this mechanism because of the dynamics around interest rates over the last few years. So being a realtor is really challenging. And then on the other side of it now, we can't even do co-brokes in MLS. You're not allowed to offer a co-broke in MLS. So like when I take a listing, let's say I take a listing with a seller, and it's all negotiable. Prices are not fixed. But let's say I negotiated a 5% listing commission. Used to be, I would offer 2.5% as a co-broke, which I can still kind of offer, but I can't offer it in MLS. MLS is not allowed to put a co-broke. And also, when you're working with a new buyer, you have to have a signed buyer agency agreement with them before you show them a house. So used to be, I'd mark it on Zillow, buyer would come along, they'd be interested in seeing a house, I'd schedule a showing, I'd go meet them there, I'd show them the house. If they were interested in making an offer, I'd facilitate that, put it in. If not, I'd set them up on a search and have them be I'd be working with them as a buyer agent. I'd be entitled to whatever co-broke was being offered on the house that we ultimately bought. Now that's all out of doesn't exist. So the old paradigm of marketing for buyers finding a buyer that's interested in a house, going and looking at a house with them doesn't work anymore, because if I don't have, I have to, when they call me, I first have to have them sign a representation agreement, and explaining that to them is not conducive to, like, it's, and then on top of that, you have this you have an inventory supply crunch. So what used to take like 2 to 3 months to find a house and maybe make 1 or 2 offers on a house that they like, now you have to make like 6 or 7 offers and be super aggressive. And so there's way more work involved, way less payoff, and it's not functional. So I have transitioned into doing this because I've been interested in crypto for a long time. I think that there's a need for this kind of content in the space, and I'm building this out because my old way of earning money is not consistent like it used to be. The marketing also doesn't work as much, but I will digress there because, guys, I'm super excited for this. It's been a few days now. We haven't had any rounds, and he is here.
Try to play some Finder.
GM, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello.
Where's the music?
Monday,
It's too quiet.
bring some fun, some games.
Yes,
There
we have 5 rounds of Find to Earn coming up. For those of you that are not familiar, Xenitron is going to post on the Skullcoin account on X. It's at SkullcoinBTC. We will have 5 rounds, and we may play them all one at a time. We may do some double rounds. There might be some rounds that are restricted to new players. It might be all open rounds. We never know exactly what the format is going to be, but you go to SkullcoinBTC on X. There, Xenitron will drop the rounds. First, you need to share out the live stream. So if you have not yet, please share the live stream out. That is a requirement. Then you're going to head over to Skullcoin. At SkullcoinBTC.
GM chat. Michael, will you stay with us? Let's stay with us this time. Michael, you muted.
We playing today, Mike?
Let's do it. Okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah,
while you guys
and
talk
Michael,
about-
we have very nice conversation about chess. It will be cool if we build a lot more games on stacks and Bitcoin. And just imagine if we can like build something new with encrypted NFTs. We just need to puzzle this information. We have a lot of opportunities. Like you have a lot of creativity. I believe we've.
I just want to see PeaceLove get in a fight with GPSC over chess. You know what I mean? Like they're friends until they start playing chess.
That will be fun.
I think you got to know both of us by now to know that neither one of us gives a shit who wins.
No,
We
like
just
when
gotta
it
play and
comes to,
have a
like,
good
sports,
time.
sometimes dudes black out when it comes to sports, you know?
Sometimes.
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 If it's like one of my sons and we're playing Madden or NBA 2K, that'll get some Irish lather going, I'll tell you that.
I like it.
Well, but chess is about learning as much as it is about winning, in my opinion. I love when people beat me in chess because then I'm learning something. And just a shout out again. Good morning, Reese. Good morning, Manny Mo. Good morning, little dude. Good morning,
funny.
Orange.
They couldn't even start a game because both want the other to. Yeah, they're like so Canadian about who plays as white.
No, you
Yeah.
go first.
No, you go first. No,
No, you start. You can have it.
No, I usually just do it random. I set it to random. So whoever
Nobody has to use.
the algorithm will choose who goes first. Because if I go first, I'm going to win.
We'll see. We shall see. So who's gonna build chess on DeOrganized.games? Let's see it, man. Like, you know, that's kind of in the roadmap.
Yeah, I believe Michael and Trippin Music. Can
Yeah.
build
Well, I was gonna
this
pawn it
mountain.
off to PeaceLoveMusic. Actually, they don't let us build in Canada, so I have to,
Oh.
operate. Yeah.
Well, he did become a dev. You know, he's got CS code.
Right.
Trippin
down-
Monkey, very talented dev. Yeah.
Oh
Python.
god.
Yeah, I'll maybe it'll be a project I can have Trip kind of teach me on how to do some stuff.
That'd be cool.
Now we can figure it out.
That'll be the ultimate transformation. PeaceLoveMusic becomes a coder, and then things stop getting peaceful.
Yeah, so it becomes like PeaceLoveMusic and Trip Music.
Yeah, they trade places.
Changing places, like this movie with Eddie Murphy and
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, amazing movie.
That's one of the best movies of all time, by the way.
Yeah, I like it so much.
You was in the tank last night.
You know what my favorite movie is? Forrest Gump. He was a catalyst in so many things.
Forrest Gump is a very interesting movie. It covers a lot of ground on cultural happenings across this an interesting swath of history. So I dig it. I dig it. I haven't watched it in a while.
The older I get, the more I get mad at Jenny.
Jenny. Everybody's. Don't get me started on Jenny.
Oh my God. It's generational wealth.
I dropped to you PeaceLove episodes for today's game.
Okay, great. So let me actually get that up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Mike, are you going to handle the screen sharing for the whole episode?
Mhm.
All right.
Well, I can do like part of it, and we can go back and forth like we do at night with GPSC.
All right, do it.
Yeah, pause.
All right. So I'm going to just share this real quick here. So this is the image you're going to be looking for. It's the starting image. I love this heart with the crossed off fiat and the Bitcoin underneath. Next to someone who apparently decided that they didn't care for Anika very much anymore.
Whoa.
Whoever
What'd you
needs
just
it.
Yeah, this episode called Past Love.
This episode is called Fast Blocks.
What's the
All
prize
right.
round?
10 stacks. Let's do today 2 episodes for newcomers, and I add Michael also to the whitelist, and everyone can win. And 3 last episodes will be for everyone.
Okay, excellent. Real quick, just to give everyone a rundown on how to play. Again, this is the image you're looking for. And wait, I should be on. Okay. You guys are seeing the Skull Coin page, right? Yes?
Yep, that's up.
All right.
That's what you're sharing on your
All
screen,
right.
right?
So this is the last game round from last Friday. So you will see a post like this in this format. It's got the prize. The starting location is in this Google Map link. This is the image that you would have been looking for right here. You have to share out the stream, like and repost the game round to be eligible. You click on that Google Maps link, and that will bring you to the starting location on Google Maps. From there, you're going to grab the yellow peg to drop the guy on the street, and you're looking for that image on Street View. And if you find it, if let's say this was the image, it's not for that round, but you would click share, you click copy link, and then you go back to the game round. You go underneath, you go to the comments on the game round, and you post that link, and it'll come up. And if you're the first one, you will win the prize for the round. And this one, Little Dude was the first. All of these players actually submitted as well, but they were not the first. Little Dude was the first. He won the round, the prize for that round. It's that easy. That's all you have to do. Be the first one to find it. starts at Skullcoin BTC. So make sure you're following Skullcoin. Make sure you're following at DeOrganized BTC. So you know when we're playing these rounds. You get your notifications when we go live, and turn notifications on. And again, this is the one we're looking for the round coming up. And this is going to be, what'd you say, Xenitron? We're going to do 2 closed rounds?
Yeah, so this round will be 10 stacks, and the second round will be 20 stacks, since we moved this price from the last game on Friday.
Okay, great.
For the first 10 stacks, 20 stacks, 10 USD each, 1,000 True and 80,000 Leo.
Very good. So we have 5 rounds coming up. First round is worth 10 SDX. That is coming on. So those that are on the approved list of new players, get ready. We have a list of new players. We have rounds sometimes that are just for the new players because some of our regular players have gotten so good. We want to make sure that the new players have an opportunity to win. And that includes Michael. Michael's only won 1 round. So if Michael wins today,
Michael will be always a new player.
A perpetual beginner.
Forever young.
I have like a 5 ELO. You know, we should have like ELO scores for us, the Skullcoin games.
Once you win 2 rounds, you are no longer considered a new player. You become an experienced player. So you will not be able to participate in the closed new player rounds.
Last time I went 2 rounds was like when I was 19.
Didn't.
Michael forever in life.
Just a beginner among
Forever
experts.
young.
Sounds like a recruiter though. A beginner around experts. Right? Tracks.
I thought you had to be an expert to be a recruiter.
You just have to be around them.
You gotta act
All
like
right,
them.
so
Hey, I know
Mike,
that
I'm gonna toss it back to your screen,
Okay.
and when Zenny gives her the countdown, Michael's gonna refresh his Skullcoin page.
Okay, are you ready? Everyone get ready.
Ready.
Yeah, this game just for newcomers, very easy.
I'm tweaking. I wonder if that's how people play at home. Like, oh no.
Okay, let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Only account I mentioned and whitelist can reply.
All right.
Wait a moment. I have again more than 50 people.
Oh, you're going down 50 people. You should stop playing because you're gonna lose.
Okay,
Nice.
it works right now. Refresh, please.
All right. Sorry, just playing around. Okay, so. All right, so what we have is the coordinates. You can click here and start here. And we're looking for what? Upside down butts.
For Lira. Lira. You have to find the Lira girl.
What is that, an Audi? Or a Volkswagen?
Yeah, you can just go to the link and just drop your yellow pigment.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're right here. What does this look like again? It's at an intersection, yellow houses, blue car. Intersection. What's the color of that house? It's yellow, right?
Anyone will win. Right now, we give this person BTC name, and he will become experienced player. We will exclude from the next game. Until now, we have no winner yet.
All right.
Go down the street just a little bit.
GPSC, help me out. Call in a lifeline.
Drop in there. Drop in there.
Where? Here?
Right on the red.
Okay.
Drop in there.
Oh.
Look down the street. Go look the other way. Pop back out. Or expand your map. Now go a little bit further. Drop down the street just a little bit further in a different intersection.
Okay.
Grab it. Good. There you go. Look around. Is it looking like you're getting further away from the prize or closer to the prize? Go down that street right there and take a look. There you go. Go down that street. And you can also click. There you go. Now look around. Until you find her. Nope. Keep going. There you go.
You ever look at the sky and be like, what?
Like, if it was played at
This
night,
is what I do when I'm...
Stars, but we don't use these stars to play.
All right, hold on.
Like, I feel like you're getting close if you would have just looked down the street a little bit further. But
What do you want me to go? Over here?
yeah, down. All right, south from where you're at. Try south.
I found the location.
I don't know
I was
where
not
you're-
there.
Can you do hot or cold, piece?
There it is.
Lady.
Oh my gosh, the APH.
Oh, lady.
Oh,
Maybe
lady.
Lera, or Anika.
Look, what about the game where we find ladies? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
can you
we-
imagine this
we
was
can make
the...
any games. Yeah, we can make any games.
Yeah, she looks like she enjoys pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sure.
I found it. You guys should be. Do we have a
Okay.
winner yet?
Yeah, we have like Nipsey.
Ah,
Oh, Nipsey again.
Yeah.
that's
That's two, right? That's two for
Alright,
Nipsey.
Graduating to Pro League.
I
Let's go.
believe it's his first win.
Oh, so one more.
Oh,
Whoa. So we're
Uh,
tied for wins now.
No, it's Aniki. It's another player.
oh, Nikki. Okay, got it. So that is another new player.
Come on.
Great work.
But the next game will be bigger. The next game will be 20 stacks.
Oh,
Big
All right,
Okay.
we got a 20 stacks round coming up.
damn.
Yeah,
Come on.
congrats on the win. Yes, let's go.
That one was a little bit tricky because you had to be at a certain angle to see the car on the building there.
Oh, it was one of those.
Michael's just being, oh, what are you doing?
He's keeping Tom now.
Michael's on the game.
Sometimes it's like, hey, what's going on over here?
What are you guys
Python to straight for this.
Like, maybe I'm winning a different game.
I think you are. Like it's, you're making your own game as you go, aren't you?
All right, so let's go back here, and if I refresh this, we can see who won.
Yeah.
Nikki? Let's see.
Yeah, that's it.
So let's turn around. Oh no, I lost it again.
Let's just down the street a little bit. What are they
Oh.
doing?
Look at that little belly. Sorry.
This is the image for game round 2 that is being set up
Okay,
now.
let's get the image. Hold on. You
We
share.
got this giant I wonder what they do at this building.
It's either a some sort of piggy bank factory or
It's a DeFi piggy.
Let me tell you something. That piggy's high as fuck.
yes, he
Zoom in
is.
on that. That was a white pig, and then it inhaled.
Having a good old time.
Oh man. Puff puff pass, busy. Piggy.
I just it looks like he's just looking up to encourage you to insert some tokens.
Oh wow. Oh, like a piggy bank of sorts.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got a
so.
little
I can see
hat
that.
on the back. Insert
All right,
pin.
here we go. Whenever you're ready.
For those that can't see, it says use Google Maps and satellite view. Switch to street view by dropping the yellow pegman. That's this icon right here.
Mhm.
Find the coordinates of the location. That's what we're doing. It's that easy. The game round go really quickly. And Michael is still a beginner after that last round.
I believe in you, Mike. Come on, you got this.
Only Black, you ask how can I get whitelisted. Only Black, you are experienced player, you will play 3 more games after this one, because like this game for newcomers, only you never win before.
Right. So we got one more closed round for newcomers and then 3 more open rounds So all of you pro players will have an opportunity to win some stacks today, or some stacks tokens today. You just got to be patient. We have one more round coming up. Michael, let us know. Zenny, are you ready to launch?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to launch. Just
All
follow the link, open the satellite view, and try to guess from the first time where it can be. Everyone get ready, yeah? Okay.
I'm gonna try to help you again, Mike.
Yeah. You got to keep me from being a people
I
pump.
believe Michael will guess from the first.
We're gonna secure a dub
Okay,
together.
let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on.
All right,
20
here we go.
stacks for the winner.
All right, so start here.
You like and share the post. You gotta like and share the
Michael,
post.
you can just open the link. The link leads you to the live,
Okay, hold on.
to the satellite view from the
Alright.
All right, here we go.
Several warehouses here. We're looking for one with a yellow paint on the side, and it looks like behind it is some sort of.
Oh, it's so far. It's closer. It's close to starting location. You just have to like.
So drop in and just run around.
It's so far again. It's an easy game.
We should have all this data, like some way to log it, because then we would see that Mike was the longest running rookie
Is that it?
for season.
The longest.
He did it, dude.
The
You're
longest
dropping.
in the. Oh my God, Mike's gonna
There you
win.
go.
Did he graduate? Let's see.
All it took was GP being give him a little bit of ribbing.
Okay, now we get to play my game. Let's try
Yes, play your game now.
to.
This is my favorite part.
This is like the side quest. You're
Yeah,
like, I
like
wonder what's
the
going
side
on
quest.
at Lemon.
Is a cool concept, you know, like go play.
Did I know she didn't.
You get to the location, and then there's like a secondary prize for finding.
Yeah.
them
We
first.
have Fatima the first and Michael the second, but the Fatima was so far from the actual place, so we divide the prize between Fatima and Michael.
Whoa,
Look at that. Let's go. Split
nice.
prize.
All right,
Oh yeah,
well, you
she
guys-
didn't really get the. She was around the corner, kind of.
Won't corner.
Is it the same building?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the same
Yeah, the
building,
same
just the wrong angle.
Won't corner. I'm looking for people now, so I'm ready for the next game. But I'll just
But
keep
since,
home.
but since he's a new player, we will divide the prize here. 10 stacks.
Does that mean Mike graduated to Pro League?
Whoa.
Michael won 10
He's
stacks.
throwing Michael a bone. So
Wait a
really
minute.
quick before we go into the next round, just want to give a little shout out to Stacking DAO, our sponsor for DeOrganized. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for Stacks Network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their SPX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? You can head over to stackingdao.com and jump in. Stacking DAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. And this QR code right here will bring you to the Stacking DAO page to start stacking and earning with liquid stake stacks that you can then deploy into other DeFi platforms like Zest Protocol, for instance. Stacking DAO is a great way to earn some yield on your STX, and we are proud to have them as a partner with DeOrganized Media.
Yes, Stacking DAO is amazing. We used the protocol in hackathon to show how can we make unification layer for Bitcoin DeFi. Okay, let me finish this one.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. I'm just looking inside people's houses and seeing what I can
Yeah,
see.
just doing your side quest real quick.
Mhm.
The winner is Fatima. We will onboard him with BNS name, and the winner is Michael.
Whoa.
Uh,
And win a couple more times, they're gonna start talking crazy.
Sure. 10 stacks. Okay, I just the next 3 games will be for everyone. Like everyone
Whoa.
can play. It's open. Just don't forget to share the stream, repost, and like the games to invite more players. The game will be open for everyone.
let's go.
You wanna play one by one, or okay? Let's play one by one. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do one by one. We have enough time. And just to let everyone know, a little bit ahead of time, this is the image you'll be looking for.
This game called Rule with Dog.
Very nice. So you got the Roo hanging out with this puppy. It's a 1,000 Roo coin up for grabs. And Roo coin, for those that do not know, is one of the OG community coin groups on X. Jack Binswitch and Ian Banksia always innovating and creating new ways to get value to their community, to the holders of RuCoin. They got the Stacks Invaders DMT mint that they did. You got more stuff developing with the Stacks Invaders. You got stuff going on with their Ru Defenders Ordinals project coming down. They have Ru Runes that you can stack with BitFlow. You can earn with BitFlow and on other platforms as well. Great stuff going on with RuCoin. And you guys have an opportunity to earn 1,000 RuCoin with today's round of Find to Earn coming up in just a minute. Make sure you do share out the stream. That's rule number one for all of our players, new or old. No matter what, you have to share out the stream, and you have to like and share the game posts for the rounds you're playing in to be eligible for the prize. So the last thing we want is for you guys to win that 1,000 Ru and have the Game Master come hard and take that prize away from you and give it to the next person because you didn't follow all the rules. Share out the stream, share out the prize rounds.
Plus, it makes it faster too. If you just like and repost immediately, so you get it out of the way. I've lost rounds by seconds because I didn't. So let's just get it out of the way and like get in there like swimwear. Is that dog wearing a hat? And another thing is like Rue's birthday is coming up on Wednesday. We're gonna be having a space and celebrating the launch of Rue, the first fair launch on Stack that predates the bonding curve actually. So really cool stuff. Tune in on Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah,
everyone, ready? Let's play. Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, just refresh Skullcoin account, go follow the link. You will see the location from above, from satellite view, and you have to guess from the first time what it can be, and just drop your location because this image has some patterns as you see behind like Rue and the dog. Okay, get ready. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on and open for everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
All right, here we go.
Please look.
So we're looking for
You are looking for something
here.
that you see back like on
all
background.
right. So we see a kangaroo here, and if you look at the kangaroo and the dog, I think you'll all agree the kangaroo is a dog that hops. I think
Oh
that's-
yeah, I
Right?
second that.
Come on. So let's find this kangaroo. Now, what are your thoughts here, GPSC?
Let's see. You know, analyzing the soil sample, like see how it's very colored. Like we're looking for a tan, a very tan, like almost a gray. Like so, we're looking for this, and you see this bed tarp on the Yeah, the hat. We cannot forget the hat. Emphasis on the hat. And
And
there's
the
a
upside
truck
down
there.
chair.
Yes, and a chair. So we are looking for like something of a open area. Looks like it's wooded to the left there a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
south. I say south. On this street. Yes, exactly. Like go down. Yep. There you go. Right there. Drop in right there and see what happens. Okay. Now we're gonna go up the street just a little bit and see if we can't find a house. So like open up that map right there. Boom. All the way. Expand it. Click down the street so we don't have to run all the way down the street. All the way
We
down
have
to the
already 3 players who find location. Orange, CryptoFinder, and Will Dude. Orange
Pro players are hard to beat.
a
Damn.
little bit faster. You
Come
know.
on.
That's
Yeah,
great
you
job,
can open
fellas.
the link,
Yeah,
this
solid.
one is not so fast. So you have just to follow this small lake.
So who is the winner of this round? Who's out of those 3 players who got it first?
Bitcoin above 88,000.
Oh, Bitcoin's up to 88K and rising. I think we needed to break like 96 to set a higher high and get continuation. So we're still a ways away, but definitely seems like we have good momentum right now.
Let's play the next 2 games simultaneously. We'll give more opportunity for everyone to choose the game.
All right, so we have 2 more games coming up. We're gonna play those back to back. Who actually was the winner for that last round?
Orange was faster than CryptoFinder and Lil Dude across the street for like 10 seconds.
Orange was on it again. Why am I not surprised? Well done, sir. Come on, little dude. Come on, Crypto Finder. You guys can't keep letting him take your lunch like that. You guys
Yeah,
gotta
what's
get
going on?
faster.
I won the first game. Now I get to like gloat and be like, I'm just letting you guys win to be nice. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
I
not
can-
even playing, and I'll get the gloat.
You can play.
Well, I
Whoa.
can play. I can play. Oh, that's right. I can play these rounds. So we got 2 coming up right now. I'm going to
Yeah.
share my screen. I'm going to share my screen
All right.
for this.
Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's go.
All right. So this is the round you're trying. This is what you're trying to find, by the way. This is the image we're looking for. This first round is Hermetica, and then that's 10 USDH. And round 2 is Leo. Oh, you got this little cow pasture. So what you guys may not know about me is that my family owned a dairy processing plant. They had milk cows. You know, they had cows that produced milk. They bottled milk, delivered milk around my state. And when I was a kid, they were still in a small scale operation, and they sold the land to some investors that left the property dormant for a while. And part of the reason why I got into real estate was because I could never understand why the hell they sold that land all around where the dairy was. And like, there's a Citizens Bank in the area. There's a huge, like, there's all sorts of businesses, very high commercial
Yeah,
property.
it makes sense.
And started with dairy cows. So I love seeing the dairy cows. Michael, thank you for joining us today. We'll be back with you short. We'll see you later on tonight on the night show. Looking forward to chatting with you more about that. But you got these 2 rounds, and we're going to launch these 2 rounds simultaneously. So you got to pick which one you want to go with first. Some people might go with the first game. Some people might go with the second game. Some people like Orange might actually play 2 games simultaneously, so you don't have an advantage no matter what. But we're waiting on the Skullcoin page for the launch of these 2 final rounds. And these are open rounds, open for everybody. The rounds are for first round is 10 USDH, sponsored by Hermetica. Hermetica has a Bitcoin-backed stable coin, stable with pegged to $1. It's called USDH and you can earn yield on it. You're earning 4% yield on USDH today. Yields go up as high as 25%, sometimes even more. They have over $5 million in total value locked on the ecosystem, and it's a great way to hedge with your stable coins, but still actually stay within Bitcoin and within the Stacks ecosystem. USDH is a Bitcoin native stable coin pegged to the dollar that earns yield over at Hermetica.fi. And Leo coin, you got 80,000 Leo coin up for grabs. Another OG community coin project in the Stacks ecosystem. Leo is named after the founder of Stacks, Munib Ali's cat, Leo. Produced by Rubes, a tremendous actor in the Stacks ecosystem, always providing value and opportunity for his community. They have their NFT projects. They're always doing specials and events. So check out Leo Coin, and you have an opportunity to win 80,000 Leo Coin and 10 USDH in these final 2 rounds of Find to Earn today. And Xenitron, when you are ready, I am ready.
Okay, nice. Just open the link and see above where it can be, see the patterns of the landscapes, and try to guess from the first time. Not try to rush, not try to move around and jump around. Try to be the first person who understand where it can be and spend 5-10 seconds before you just start to looking from street view. Okay, we are ready and we can launch it right now. The first game for Whale Wild for 10 USDH, and the second game Watcher Cat for 80,000 of Leo. It's very nice prizes. And everyone get ready. This game will be open for everyone. Just realize where it can be. Not walk around the street, teleport, and try to get the location. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. The first game is up. The first game is up and you can play. And in couple seconds we'll launch the second game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. The second game is up. Let's play.
So I reposted. I'm going to the image again. I click my link. This is the image I'm searching for. Here's my Google map. So one thing I'm noticing in this image is that it looks like it's some kind of a construction yard or something. So maybe I can get some images. Maybe there's some water to the right there. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. And I'm looking in the top view. And I'm going to drop it in. Maybe it's somewhere over here. Nope, that doesn't look quite right. I'm going to go back to my top view again. Drop it in. Maybe it's over here. Looks kind of similar, but I don't think that's the right one either. So let me go back out.
So maybe. I believe we will downgrade the just difficulty to make it more easy, since the people spend the time for the patterns, but we don't want to spend the time.
Well, sometimes it's stressful when you're up against other players. So that's it's understandable that they might be trying to hurry, and then they kind of walk past or rush.
Yeah, so the games could be easier just to be the first to go the yellow segment. We have orange, Crypto Finder, Defi Dictator, Crypto Lady, already found location. Orange was the faster for 10 seconds, and Crypto Finder. Okay, the second game is live. Good luck.
All right, so game 1 has been won. Congratulations. I'm assuming orange.
Yeah.
Game 2, again, you got to like and repost. Same thing with game 1, guys. If you didn't like and repost, you will not win your prize, but we still have 80,000 Rue. This game is live and has not been won yet. You're looking for that image with the cat in the field with the cows. So I'm looking for a field that might have cows. It looks like there's a lot of fields potentially with cows. I'm gonna actually kind of go. Think which one looks like they're more.
Yeah, we just we could downgrade the difficulty, so it will be more like based on your first perception, first lifetime. Because like,
Yeah, to be honest with you though, I don't think that these are too difficult. Like I actually think that it should take a little bit of work. I guess it depends on what the players want too, right? We want to accommodate our players.
Players like they wanna be very close or very far. Like they wanna like simultaneously 5-10 games. Those things.
Oh, so we launch like 5 games at once, and then they just kind of spend the time looking while we're playing.
We will try. Yeah, we'll try different formats.
That'd be interesting.
It will be fun since you have to manage what game to play, like what game to skip. It will be interesting. Like,
Yeah, to be honest with you, I always find it to be fun playing these games anyway. Like I really think that these are a really fun way to engage with the community. I think it's a great option to get exposure to
sure.
different projects and stacks.
We still
and
have no
onboarding.
winner for the game too. We still have no winner.
Still no winner yet. So we're looking for that field with the cows and the cat. The cat won't be there, just the cows. We're gonna just keep looking until we find it. Surprised our pro league players haven't found it yet.
Yeah, maybe it's not so easy to find the Leo cat on the grass
Maybe
watching for
Some,
cows.
looks like that's not the right field. Maybe they get cows on this side. Maybe not.
What if we like had like 5 or 6 different little locations on the same map? Like we used one map and then different locations around the starting
That's a
point.
great idea. That sounds like a great idea.
You mean like one starting point and different places?
Yeah, different
Yes.
places on the same map, and then everybody's playing at the same time, and then one prize is like like all the same prizes, but like different locations in the
Yeah,
same
sure.
part.
That's nice idea. I could make it. I could like make one starting point, but you will have like 3-5 pictures.
Yeah, that way you have, or you like depending on like you make them like first like would be roof, second would be US DH, and so on and so forth. Like, and it doesn't matter which location you find first. Like, it's just like
I love that idea, GP.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, one starting point, different, and that will be fun actually. Like because you can just randomly find some location that you not even like try to find.
right. Like you can almost just search through the city, and then almost stumble into one of these locations. Like so it kind of encourages people just to kind of go like like you can. There's different ways to play this game, right?
Yeah,
Like
let's try.
the
Let's try.
fast way would be like to use the map, the overhead map, like where you're finding you can see the streets, and then you go into street view whenever and look around and then pop back out. But that would kind of encourage a different style of gameplay.
You still had no winner for round 2?
Yeah, we have no one. We have one answer from Crypto Finder, but it's not like it's house. It's just a black something. This
I won.
you won?
I won.
You found it?
I don't believe
Found
Let's give Game Master time to proof of game. Yes, the
Maybe it's
winner
not.
is PeaceLoveMusic, one and only. Congratulations, it's amazing.
Let's
Good job,
go. That means there's a double round for Leo tomorrow. So it's
Nice.
100K Leo. Leo
You got
for the
it.
game tomorrow.
Okay, guys, PeaceLoveMusic beats everyone. He's a
Then you're
pro
getting
leader.
better, Steve. Like it just consistency is key, right? Yeah, let's go, man.
Yeah.
That is correct. And real quick, I do have to give one more last shout out to Stacking DAO. Stacking DAO is doing a great job with stuff in stacks. I'm just going to play this real quick. You guys, check this out. It's got some great stuff for them.
No, that's a good ad there, man. Like I'm telling you, it gets me pumped. You know, they really did that right.
They know what they're doing over at Stacking DAO. They're doing some great stuff. They're constantly iterating too. You know, originally it was just the Stacking DAO. Then they got the STSTX BTC, and you can also earn yields in native BTC. More and more coming. I love what's going on at Stacking DAO. I love the team over there too. They're a great group of guys working on the project. And honestly, it was a huge win when Munib, you know, bought like 10 million stacks and put it into Stacking DAO. That's, you know, that made me feel more comfortable putting. Not that I was uncomfortable anyway, but if Munib's willing to put $10 million stacks and $10 million worth of stacks in there, then it's then obviously you should also be interested in stacking with Stacking DAO as well. Xenitron, thank you so much. Go ahead, GP. I'm sorry for cutting.
No matter how many stacks you have, like you can go over there and participate in the pool. You know, they lowered the barrier to entry to none. So like I really like what the Stacking DAO guys are doing, and I do agree, a good solid group of guys.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Zenny, great work today too. I really love the format. We're getting a lot more, just continuously more engagement. Great turnout for the shows this morning, for the games this morning, and you know, I think we're all feeling a little bit better with the price action over the weekend too, right? So things are feeling better in the ecosystem all across the board. Looking forward to see when they announce that Skullcoin is the winner for the Biddle Battle for the stacks.
No, why? I voted for DeOrganized here.
I voted for Skullcoin.
That's nice.
No, I think I love actually the way we're building together. From our own point of view and supporting each other and how that translates across the ecosystem on stacks. That's really what this is all about here. You know, we're supporting each other. We're bringing it all on here. We're trying to get the community engaged, get them informed so that they can make informed decisions, so they can do their own research and know what they're getting themselves into. And so that they're having good experiences when they do onboard and engage with the platforms and protocols on the chain. So that's what we're about here at DeOrganized Media, and we love our partners, especially Skullcoin and Xenitron, and all he's done to help us grow.
I love you too.
Yeah,
right on. There's a lot of stuff going on this week. Stay tuned. Make sure you check out the shows. There's what is it? All Things Crypto. What Behind the Stacks is at 2?
Yeah.
Behind the Stacks is at 2 p.m. Check that out. We got 7 p.m. We got the night show. GPSC is doing an amazing job hosting. We got so much more coming for you over the next few months and really probably even the next couple of years. So thank you for being part of this journey. You guys that are watching right now, you're all early, by the way. We're all new. And we're growing. So keep joining us, and we hope you had a great time today. Thank you for joining us. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday. And I have to go check on my puppy. So you all have a blessed day. Peace out.